Hey gang, welcome to Geek-Dom. I'm Don. Um, this video I'm going to be going over a real-world scenario that happened to me this week. My website crashed. For those of you who have been following my channel and my website, probably already know, and those of you who are new here, first, welcome. Second, my website has been running on a Raspberry Pi for the last 2 to 3 years, since I first bought the Geekdom domain. And it's been okay. I haven't had a lot of traffic, but that's changed recently, thanks to you guys. And my Raspberry Pi and my home internet just wasn't keeping up with it. So I did the normal troubleshooting stuff. I restarted the Raspberry Pi, did updates, restored from backup. I have an automated weekly backup of all my Raspberry Pis, which I think I have video out there of. If not, I will definitely get one up. Tried new SD card, tried swapping Raspberry Pis. It would start off good and then just start tanking within an hour or sooner. So what I did was I migrated my website from the Raspberry Pi out to a G-Cloud VM. And then I migrated my Raspberry Pi, the stuff on it, to .dev. So that way I've got the live and active out in the cloud, and I've got a .dev so I can test stuff here in-house. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I thought it was going to be easy when I first started. It was several days of frustration and being pissed off, to the point where you guys, if you guys follow me, you know I like doing things as free or cheap as possible. As long as I'm putting out a quality product. I was this close to spending money on a program, a plugin, to migrate the stuff for me. But I kept at it, and it became a lot simpler process than all the websites, all the tutorials, all the guides laid out. So with that, I'm gonna set up a VM real quick. As you can see, today we're going to be using geekdom.org as playing the part of geekdom.com today. So this is live, this is on the internet, this is my Raspberry Pi sitting here. And we'll take the information off this, migrate it out to a VM, and then we'll switch the page's domains, including certificates and DNS and all that good stuff. So first part here, I'm probably going to speed this video up while I set the VM and everything else up, and then when we get to the meat of the discussion, we'll slow it down. The other thing is, I've gotten a lot of comments of people saying I always do these cloud videos. Sorry, brain farting. Using a Debian VM, and they want to see how it works in Windows. It's not a big deal to change. So I will be using nothing but the Windows version of the Cloud SDK tools today, which really just means it's going to launch a putty session. So let me start getting this VM set up. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Speeded up, well, what will be sped up. I just did that to show you that I don't have a ringer, I don't have a pre-made one set up. This is a brand new VM. So with that, if we go over here, should get, yep. So let's go. WordPress username, geek. Yep. Alright, Sparky. This really doesn't matter. No LastPass. Let's go ahead and create myself one. I do not want that password. Okay. All right. No, shut up. Okay. So plain Jane. Here is our what am I looking for here? Options, privacy, security. Let's clear data. Yes. Clear now. Alright. Firefox is wonky about not wanting to give up the ghost. There we go. So here's our live site out on the web. Here's the site we're going to. So from here, we need to log in. Okay. LastPass, shut up. Okay, so if you think one of the things you want to do is appearance themes. You want to look at what theme you're using. Let's see, plugins installed. This is kind of the performance bog down I was talking about. So you can keep track of what plugins you have. Now, with the plan of migrating the Raspberry Pi to a .dev, we're going to have that information. We don't have to write all this down. I'm just pointing out a few spots you want to look at. So settings, or tools. We want to go to export. And then wait. So we want to do all content. Download and export file. We want to save. And where's that saving to? Okay, my downloads. Awesome. So now we want to come back over to the new server. Okay, we want to go back to tools. Tools, and we want to import. And we want to come down here and click on WordPress and install, and then run importer. So that's one we just took. Upload file, import. Assign everything to an existing user. We want to download and import file and attachments. Just make sure we get everything. Whole ball of wax. If we need to delete stuff, we can. Okay. Come on, make me look bad here. Oh. All pages should come in here. And here it is. These tags, that's because I actually have a plugin called Nested Install, Activate. Now come back to Pages, and I've got that nesting feature. Now it's still showing this one, so what we want to do is go to Appearance, Customize, Home Setting, Static Page, Select, Publish. Okay, so now we got our information, but we don't have the old look. We got that, what is that, like 70s lime green? So the next thing we need to do, Appearance, Themes, Add New. Install that. Activate. So then we're starting to look a little bit like the old one. We can get rid of the doesn't matter, customize, homepage settings. No. There we go. Publish. Okay, so we're getting there. You're gonna have to go back and forth between the two and get it looking the exact same. So now we need to go into the Raspberry Pi, set up DD client so it points to the new stuff. So sudo nano etc client. We need to get our information from all domains. This is going to be .dev, manage, DNS. Okay, I don't have a synthetic record set up, so let's set one up real quick. Add credentials. And don't worry, all these IPs, all these credentials I'm using, they're all going to get wiped out after this video, so cat hair everywhere, jeez. We also need to make sure we're changing this part to dev. Control X. Now if we refresh, we should be good. Okay. That will be blurred out also. Okay. Geek-Dom.org. Okay. So we want to go into settings, general. We want to go ahead and change this to .dev and this to .dev. Now, in theory, once I make this change and I restart Nginx, we should be able to go to Geek-Dom.dev since we've got DNS set up, but we should get a certificate error. It might redirect automatically, it might not. the pie's struggling. Okay, so we're getting the connection not private. We should still... Oh. This is one of the quirks with the .dev. The requirement is you have to have an SSL certificate. But this is good news because it's trying to go there. It's telling us our connection's not private and we don't have the required SSL. So that is where we're going to do this. Okay. Certbot. Engine X. I want to say cert name. I'm pulling this off the top of my head, so let me back up. The certbot certificates will list what we have. So then we want to go to sudo certbot Engine X, because we want it to go in and make those changes automatically for us. Cert name, is it 2 tax? No. I believe it needs to be 2 tax. Name. As you can see, I didn't change my cert when I started setting up this little scenario, so it's not a problem. .com.org, that's the old one. .d Geek-Dom.dev. Okay, so here it's telling us we're going to be updating this certificate to include .dev, but then we're also going to remove everything else, and that's fine. We want to update. Now we want to select 2 here, so that way, regardless if the external people down the road, if they do HTTPS or HTTP, it's going to redirect everything to the HTTPS. Okay, so .dev should work now. Okay, and we've got the security. So this should be done. Next, we need to go to the new server and get it set up. So, okay, so sudo nano and alright, let's see. DNS is pointing to the new server. Fantastic. So now we can come here and go. Of course not. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. Okay, now I need to switch this from the IP address to and save. Alright, now it's switched over. That's nice. too many passwords. Okay. So it's not going to go to the HTTPS because we haven't set that up yet. So next, just the standard sudo cert bot. Okay. So real quick, let's do that. And from here, it's just a standard setting up a let's encrypt. Getting started. We're using Nginx, Buster. So now it should be sudo cert bot Nginx. Now this happens when you start getting to the end. You forget a step. Let's create that symlink. And now, provided I haven't missed any other steps, yes, we want to accept this is a new install, yes. Okay, so in setting this up, there is a 5 certificate limit with Let's Encrypt. So I've got to wait till the beginning of the week, but normally you wouldn't be doing as many certificates as I am. But that's really, once this is done, that's it. Your site's moved, you can go back in. Appearance, customize. And get everything set back up. If you had, images, stuff like that, re-upload those. There's quite a few manual steps, but this gets you from A to B, but not exactly C. It's not a one-for-one migration, but one, it's free, two, it's doable in a short amount of time. And then, of course, you also want to go back in and start setting up snapshots of your new VM. And then down the road, you can, if traffic starts increasing on that, you can increase resources. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell, other than I requested way too many certs from Let's Encrypt for .org. Like I said, that's a 5 per week limit. So this is Saturday, Sunday. So that'll reset in a few days, and then I can request assert. So guys, I hope this helps you out. Hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please consider hitting those like and subscribe buttons. And let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what else you want to see in future videos. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks.